Hello, my name is Todd Powell, and welcome to my ETEC 590 ePortfolio. As a fitness enthusiast, I have always loved the feeling of training towards a specific goal. Whether that goal was to outrun an opponent, whether it was to achieve a new personal best, or simply to look and feel much better. As a fitness trainer myself, I can really see the connections between training your physical self and training your mental self. It isn't about one or two specifics that you do independent from others. It is about everything in combination, working together to reach the end goal. What I've done is taken the major aspects of physical health and wellness and shown them in relation to the components of the MET program. So here we have my ePortfolio. I've chosen to use Weebly as the main build platform because I have a lot of experience with it. I really like the layout. I like the building components of it as well. Along the bottom, you can go directly to three components of the ePortfolio. Meet the trainers, that's an introduction to me, take the tour, or the training. The training is the main bulk of the ePortfolio. That's where I have it broken down into a bunch of components, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is where all the reflections and the artifacts are. So if I take you directly to the training, you can see that this is where I have my extrinsic motivators, my intrinsic motivators, and a component that I call functional education. We talk about functional fitness a lot in the health and wellness industry, and I've equated that to functional education. So not learning to basically just have the knowledge, but learning to use it. For the extrinsic motivators, you can read them there, and then I have my short-term and long-term audiences. So not just peers, instructors, and colleagues, but I'm using this ePortfolio as my own, or for my own reflection and transactive memory to come back to it again and again and again. So to show you what my main components are, I've broken them down here. The training program, if you look to the right, the training program equates to foundational knowledge of the program. Nutrition equates to making, decisions, tweaking little things, choosing courses which are very, very personal, and build your own personal program, making it yours. Sleep is essential for growth. Now, this is a background thing that not many people pay attention to, but key. And then pushing the limits, so that's bring on the challenges. Those are the aspects of the program that push you to take all of the knowledge that you have accrued throughout the entire program and really bring it all together into some awesome, amazing assignments. So right now, I'm going to take you directly to one of the components of the ePortfolio, the training. So this is to show you that on each main page, called the landing page, I've explained the component in relation to physical health and wellness. And then what I've done is then made the connections to the various artifacts throughout the ePortfolio. So for the training, I've actually broken it down to three components: understanding your body, basic movements, and the importance of stretching. So to go to understanding your body, you will see again there's an explanation that brings it to the metaphor, so how it relates to physical health and wellness. And then for each of the artifacts, I have a brief explanation connecting it to the metaphor, and then I go in with my own reflection, tying it in and connecting it to the different components of the MET program itself. Now going to another component, let's go to nutrition. You will see for each component, Nutrition 101, we have the artifact. For micro and macronutrients, again, we have the artifacts. So clicking on the artifact will take you to either the site or to a PDF version of the assignment itself. There are two main reasons why I chose the metaphor and theme that I did. For all those looking at this, for my peers and for my instructors, most people have a basic understanding of health and fitness. Whether they're engaged in it themselves, currently, or have been in the past, it allows for people to look, to see the connections made, and to have some basis of understanding about why I'm coming from the point where I am. The second is for myself. Using this entire website as a memory bank, what I said before is my source of transactive memory. It will allow me over the years to come back to it and use it as a very usable resource. And with the connections that I've made, it will help with some sense of recall. The collaborative feedback that was received throughout the process of building the ePortfolio was such a valuable one. At different stages, I was overdoing the metaphor or underdoing the metaphor, and by having others' suggestions and comments really allowed me to strengthen what I was wanting to talk about and the connections that I was wanting to make. It also helped me look at my writing in a different way, with others' feedback on different issues with grammar and all that. So I honestly thank those that were involved in the collaborative process, not just in the ePortfolio, but I can honestly say throughout the entire MET program. So I chose Weebly as my main build platform for my ePortfolio site. I know there are other website developing components out there. I chose Weebly because I have experience with it and I'm very aware and used to the layout and all the components. You can see down the left-hand side here, all these aspects are an easy drag and drop into your page that you're building currently. So if you wanted a new title or just a different component, you just wanted words. So you can easily put it in there, and you can very easily take it out by clicking the delete. Also, the move ability of different components around is very, very intuitive as well. You don't have to worry about coding, you don't have to worry about anything like that. It's already built into the program for you. So it's just an easy drag and drop. You can add in a number of different things. You can see here just on this one page, we have links, we have photos, and if I really wanted to, we can add in a YouTube video. So it's quite basic, it's very user-friendly and easy to navigate and easy to build. It is also a very quick and effective way for me to get my information out to the masses on a web-based platform. Weebly also allows you to add in tools for immediate feedback, whether it's a poll through Poll Daddy or through embed code, which I've done with Google Forms. So in Google Drive, I built these forms, and just using the embed code could import them directly into the Weebly format. Thank you for taking the time to visit my ePortfolio, and hopefully you get some understanding about what my journey through the MET program has been like. I'd like to leave you with a couple of quotes that I've actually used with clients in the gym when they are struggling to think of their own goals, and are very appropriate in this situation. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and sometimes we become so focused on the finish line that we fail to find joy in the journey. As I will be continuing to set new goals on my own journey in educational technology.